What happens when on your journey, your beliefs are shaken and your motivation dulls? You see, beliefs and motivation, they get things going, but discipline and strong habits gets things done. Last week, we talked about beliefs. Beliefs are like the operating system that determine the rules of the game you're playing in life. They determine what is and isn't possible. And motivation, it's the spark that sets you in motion towards the goals you've set out for yourself. Yet what happens when on your journey, your beliefs are shaken and your motivation dulls? You see, beliefs and motivation, they get things going, but discipline and strong habits gets things done. There's a word for this. It's called grit, and Carol Dweck wrote a book about it. Grit is the intersection of passion and perseverance, and no one was grittier than Kobe Bryant. Let me tell you a story about Kobe Bryant. This is insane. Picture this. The trainer for Team USA just finished watching Casablanca in his hotel room in Las Vegas, and he's about to doze off to bed, and he gets a phone call. It's freaking Kobe Bryant, and he's about to go to the gym to start training. So from 4:30 a.m. to 6 a.m., Kobe's running wind sprints, doing conditioning. From 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., he's working out and lifting weights in the gym. And from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., he's hitting 800 jump shots. Oh, and then at 11 a.m., practice with the team starts. According to Malcolm Gladwell, it takes 10,000 hours of work to master your craft. You better believe Kobe was getting up early to put in that 10,000 hours. I want to share with you 4 powerful quotes from Kobe Bryant that give us insights into what drove his world-class work ethic. I'll do anything it takes to win games, whether that's sitting on the bench and waving a towel, handing a teammate a cup of water, or hitting the game-winning shot. Kobe Bryant was obsessed. He was relentless when it came to chasing after success. He got that every little detail mattered. You see, handing a cup of water to a teammate was just as important to him as hitting the game-winning shot. It all added up. He wasn't going to step over anything on his way to his legacy. And I've related to this in my own life. I've got a funny story to share with you. I'm a part of this group called Landmark. It's a personal growth program that's changed my life. And I started to volunteer to help put on events that made a difference for other people. And when I was volunteering, they asked me to wash the floorboards. I was like, what? You're gonna have me wash the floorboards? And I started to wash them, and I let go of my pride and something hit me. I'm like the Karate Kid of motivation. And I started to take pride in what I was doing, and I saw how what I was doing, these little things, washing the boards, connected to the bigger vision of making a difference for these people and giving them a life-changing experience. So guys, think about in your own life, where can you take ownership of the details? The small details have a monumental impact. I can't relate to lazy people. We don't speak the same language. I don't understand you. I don't want to understand you. Kobe, ouch, that's harsh. That's polarizing. Yet I respect it. You see, the grind was Kobe's way of being. It was automatic. It was who he was. It was non-negotiable. And maybe there was some special spark in him from an early age, and he just solidified it over time. Whatever the case, Kobe was a grinder. That's what it takes to be successful. My sales manager, my mentor, he said some of his greatest sales reps, they got their PhD in GSD. They got their PhD in getting shit done. So if fulfilling on your dreams and achieving big things is important to you, step into the grind. Learn to love it. Take ownership and make it your way of being. I don't miss 15 games because of a toe injury that everyone knows wasn't that serious in the first place. At an early age, Kobe Bryant made an agreement with himself that he would commit to greatness, and he'd commit to legacy. It's like an invisible contract he signed with himself. Kobe was the type of person you could always count on to show up, not just for himself, but for his team, for the fans, for his legacy. He wasn't the type of person who would be taken out by an injury, by negative thoughts, or how he felt. He was the embodiment of a commitment. In an interview, Kobe Bryant talks about how he remembered as a kid he would go to games and it never hit him that maybe the players were sick, they were tired, they were struggling. He just took for granted that they showed up, and he carried that with him into his playing days. He was playing for that kid in the stands that was counting on him to show up, that didn't realize that he was sick. You know, Kobe once had the flu, and Vince Carter was coming to town, and he still showed up. He still played. What are you committed to? Honor that commitment and don't let anything take you out from reaching your greatness. You have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Just put one foot in front of the other. Smile and keep on rolling. Sometimes it's just about putting your head down and focusing on that next step. Just creating that small sense of forward momentum. No matter what chaos is going on in your life, you're swimming in uncertainty. You're faced with rejection, failure, and self-doubt. Just keep inching forward. Claw with your fingernails. Keep moving. When there's no end in sight, when you're overwhelmed, try this. Treat it like a game. I want to share with you a powerful story that I read in a book. There was a man that was out in the wilderness up on a mountain, and he had a fall and severely injured himself to the point that he was nearly paralyzed. He could barely even crawl. The odds were stacked against him with civilization miles and miles away. And what he did is he came up with a game, and he saw some trees out in the distance, and he said, I'm going to focus on crawling out, inching towards those trees. And then he got there, and then he came up with a new game. A new target. I'm going to crawl out to those trees way out there. And he got there and he kept going. And eventually he defied the odds. He made it. When you've dove in over your head, when the end isn't in sight, keep pushing. Have faith. Have grit. You're going to make it. You can do it. Guys, thanks for coming on the journey today and for tuning in. I hope you got value out of the video. And at the end of the day, remember, use your persistence, use passion, use your work ethic to overcome the mountains of work necessary to reach your greatness, to reach the success that you've always wanted. I want you to know, I'm putting in the work on my end, and I'm committed for the long haul. I've got a 10-year plan, and I have your back. Count on me to relate to you consistently for what's possible for you and this world, to share contagious positivity and to offer tools and insights that help you fulfill on your potential and what you're after. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for coming on the journey. If you liked my content, if you liked the video, show some love and smash that subscribe. It's a small click for you that makes a big difference for me. And if you want to check out some more content and get some more doses of positivity, check out some of my other videos and tell me what you think in the comments. Love y'all. Peace.